driving across the really long bridge, but I do believe we are headed towards the beach at this point in time. It's not been...
I do believe that is saltwater for us.
Yeah, I think so. It is 70 degrees and mostly sunny. There's a few clouds in the sky. Yeah, so very, very beautiful. Happy Sunday. We'll check in once we get closer to the beach. Good morning. I hope you can hear me over the waves crashing. So we're at Fort Pickens. This is our second day here. Ella and I have went for 3 walks so far. I dropped her off at the camper and I had to walk over to the seaside. We are on the bay side, is where our camper is. Absolutely gorgeous. The water's actually decently warm once you get used to it. You can hear the blue angels flying over. They fly over probably every hour or so, but it's been really nice. This is a really cool place. Hope you're doing well. There's Drew out on the paddleboard, and we're having some cotton candy skies tonight as the sun starts to go down. Ella and I are sitting back here watching. Sorry, she just bumped the camera because dogs aren't allowed on this beach, so we are sitting back in the like right off the beach watching Drew, and we keep taking turns, but just had to share this beautiful view. It goes down into the water, and Drew's enjoying the last bit of sunlight we have for the day. Here's our girl. Say hi. But we'll talk more later. It's been a while.
Has been.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks, over 2 weeks since we checked in. We are currently sitting just off the beach.
So I can pan around real quick for you so you can see where we are. You can see the sun setting behind us.
See Ellie.
And then we're on the bay side.
this would have been the start of our time at Fort Pickens, but we actually left
Bear Lake a week early.
Yeah, we left Bear Lake a week early because internet was a little bit wonky.
Yeah,
beautiful place.
It was beautiful. We just didn't have any cell phone service at all, so we were relying totally on Starlink.
Yeah.
And I made it work for work, but it was not ideal.
It wasn't ideal. It was really pretty though. We liked Bear Lake quite a bit. So we booked a site, and then yesterday we changed sites because we obviously had to. We couldn't book the same exact site with beef. And yesterday was kind of, it rained for 24 hours straight, pretty much.
Like solid, like heavy rain. Like it wasn't just like a drizzle.
No, it wasn't. So we got to break camp and make camp.
All within like a 1 hour period of time in the rain. Was it everything you hoped and dreamed it could be?
Yes, absolutely. Good thing we didn't have to leave the island because I'm pretty sure that the roadways to get off of this island were flooded because of the amount of like just downpour we had in a very short time frame. But it also brought with it colder weather. We have been over 70 in the days and kind of 50s and 60s at night. And so today I think
Today it got warmer, but it only got up to like 62, 63, something like that.
Yeah, so not bad. But as the sun's dropping, it's starting to cool off a little bit. We went for a good long walk today after Drew made blueberry pancakes, which were delicious, out on the griddle.
Yeah, I've really been enjoying trying out that flat griddle. We've made all sorts of things on it at this point, but
we're gonna make lemon pepper tuna steaks when we get back with some Brussels sprouts and broccoli and rice, I think, for dinner. Originally, we had planned on going and having dinner with Hannah and her husband and our kids, but we hadn't tested out leaving Ella by herself yet, and so I'm not quite comfortable just yet leaving her because I don't know what she's gonna do, and I really don't want her to like
howl.
I don't want to be those people. And Hannah's a high school friend, or a friend from high school, like almost 20 years ago now, that come to find out.
You can't tell people like how old you are.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, it happens. Her and her husband bought a house in Gulf Breeze, which is like 20 minutes away from where we're staying. So it's just like on the main island, pretty much. Which is kind of amazing. And so I went and met her and 3 of her kids the other day at the beach, and it was really awesome. It was kind of like nothing had changed, if that makes sense. Like there are just some people in your life that you can just pick up wherever you left off, and it was just easy conversation, which was refreshing. But yeah, we left Bear Lake and we got here, and one of the best things about this place is that there is a whole network of hiking trails.
So it's actually right at the northern terminus of the Florida Trail, which runs all the way down to the tip of Florida, then north and across the Panhandle where we are in Fort Pickens. But it's been really awesome. I mean, we've walked a ton every day.
Yeah.
Other than when it was downpouring.
Yes.
But, you know.
So that's been a lot of fun. So Ella can't go on the beach, like in any of this area, really. We did go to the dog beach the other day, and she had a blast digging. She doesn't like waves, and the waves are much bigger here than they were in South Carolina last year. And yeah, look at that view. So she still had a blast though. It's a small little dog beach, but honestly, it's nice that there's even a space that the dogs can go to the water and play in the sand. And it was nice and clean, and it just really thankful for that. So there's 2 on the main part, just outside of the national park, or national seashore?
Yeah.
Seashore.
It's Gulf National Seashore, managed by the National Park Service.
So
But no, this bay also is really pretty. I've enjoyed it from paddleboarding with your paddleboard.
Yeah, we did paddleboard. So Drew and I both have stood up on the paddleboard, and we paddleboarded in this bay, which was a lot of fun before the storm came in. And it's a lot of fun, and I think it's something that as we get like more accustomed to it, we're really gonna love using the paddleboard. And it wasn't that difficult to like pump up. It was a little bit of a workout, like Drew and I traded off. And then we were sore afterwards, like the next day, because I guess you use different muscles
To balance, definitely.
But
Oh, and I saw a huge fish.
Yeah.
I still don't know what it was, but that sucker was like 3 feet long and about scared me off the board.
And then the whole time that Drew was out there were some dolphins that were behind him, like the entire time. And like I didn't want to like tell him, hey, turn around, because I was afraid he was gonna fall in the water. But it was really cool. But no, that was really cool. We saw a turtle today, like a ginormous turtle, probably at least 100-pound turtle.
Yeah, I mean, his shell was probably at least 18, if not 24 inches across.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a pretty big guy.
And then one day Ella and I saw armadillo, like probably 5 armadillo running back and forth across the trail. And it looked like they were playing tag, so they're like running over each other and then back and forth, and like they'd run up, like touch each other and then run back. I don't know, it was kind of funny. Ella wanted to participate. I did not let her participate, and I'm the world's worst human because I did not let her participate in the whole tag of it all with armadillo. But this has been a really cool place, honestly.
Yeah, it's been really restorative. I took a couple days off work to have a long weekend, and it has been it's been welcome. Just to kind of relax, and yeah, there's always things to fix on the camper. It's a never-ending project, and all of that, but it's been good.
It has been really nice. We've made all kinds of good food, and it's one of those things that we're slowly but surely starting to get the rhythm of just living in the camper and just kind of figuring it out.
Yep, absolutely. Then today we just went for a really long walk all the way down around the end where the actual fort is. So maybe we will drop a couple photos of that into there. But that was pretty neat to see that old architecture and everything else, even if it is, a wartime thing. But the architecture is cool.
It's been cool. We are still very much up in air as to what we do after Alabama. We are going to go to Harrison Bay for a week, and then after Harrison Bay, we don't have to go to South Carolina. We'll come back down to Florida, go over, I don't know.
I'm getting kind of spoiled with this warmer weather stuff.
And the sunshine.
And we do have to be back in Kentucky in April for something. So we don't really want to go too far away.
Yeah.
But I think the options are head due south again to this general vicinity, or head southeast into South Carolina, or I guess southwest into Louisiana. We could do that.
We could do Louisiana. So I don't know. We are. That's kind of where we're at right now. Just trying to figure out where and what to do at this point in time. I don't know. It kind of. I think we're gonna try boondocking at least a little bit and go ahead and start working out some of those kinks before we go back to Lexington in April, just so that if there's anything we need to do, we can.
Yep, there's definitely some kinks to work out there, although I am really happy that we have the setup that we do have, because even in our current site, our electrical cord would not reach to the actual campground electric. So I have a little household extension cord plugged in, and fortunately, because of our solar and our batteries and smart converter and all that sort of stuff, that's perfectly fine. I don't need to pull more power than a little household extension cord can pull. So
it's been good. Anyway, at some point in time, Mom and Dad and Andy and Sarah Jo and Hannah may be coming to visit us, and we might try and find a dog-friendly dinner restaurant somewhere between here and Panama City and Sea. Those are kind of the three things that we're trying to figure out at this point in time, but those are our current plans. That's it. Not a ton has happened. Lots of walks, lots of...
hey, I read a book. I mean, that's something.
I've painted a couple more paintings, and Ella and I went on lots more walks. I've listened to some audio I've never really thought myself to be a beach kind of person, but
I'm a wintertime beach person.
yeah, I think that's it. I think that's what it is. Like the winter at the beach, there's something kind of very, there's just something soothing about it. I don't know, it's quite peaceful. But Ella has enjoyed herself as usual. Plenty of smells, plenty of things to do. And she's settled right in. And she has everybody fooled. Everybody seems to think she's a perfect angel. She's not. But that's okay. We love her anyway. So. But I think that's everything I have to give an update on.
Nope, I think that covers it.
Well,
Had an awesome week so far, and we've got through the end of this week still at the beach, so we'll see what comes.
alright. Well, we'll talk to you later.
Until next time. So we're heading out for a nightly walk on the beach. Left Ella behind. She's not allowed.
was not happy.
She was not happy, as Kelly put it.
She was barking.
It's more of a yip.
Yeah. She found more of her voice as late.
But that is pretty incredible. And there is not a soul on the beach other than us. Until next time.
Our time spent at Fort Pickens was by far one of the best. Between the beaches on the bay and the Gulf side, the vast wildlife, Nights filled with the sounds of the waves and the stars-filled sky, and endless trails to explore, this place really was one we didn't want to leave. If we are honest, we are just looking for an excuse to return.